Biogen, BIIB, has a lofty view of its stock, an analyst said Tuesday after the No. 4 biotech reported first-quarter sales that lagged expectations on sluggish Spinraza and multiple sclerosis drug revenue. The company came out and said its stock is very undervalued, Mizuho analyst Salim Syed said in a note to clients. It's starting purchasing its own shares again this quarter. No repurchases were made in either the third quarter or the fourth quarter. Shares slid as much as 3.9% on the stock market today, but recovered to close 1.1% higher at 262.15. Biogen stock hit a 30-month high in January but has since lost nearly 30%. The lion's share of Biogen stock frustration is related to its pipeline in Alzheimer's disease medications and the failure of its multiple sclerosis drug Tysabri in treating strokes, Leerink analyst Jeffrey Porges said in his note to clients. He doesn't expect a significant turnaround for Biogen shares. Biogen stock has been under significant pressure in the first quarter, he said. This quarterly result, and management's presentation slides, seem unlikely to materially alter that sentiment, despite a flurry of in-licensing and collaboration news. U.S. Spinraza lags views. Biogen had a mixed first quarter. Adjusted income of $6.05 per share was up about 16% and easily topped analyst estimates for $5.93. But $3.13 billion in sales lagged the consensus for $3.15 billion. Revenue grew 15% excluding the impact of spun-off hemophilia sales, Biogen said in a press release. Spinal muscular atrophy drug Spinraza brought in $364 million in sales. That was 3% below estimates and sequentially flat, Porges said. Growing sales outside the U.S. helped offset slowing U.S. revenue. In the U.S., Spinraza missed by $29 million, RBC analyst Brian Abrahams said. Those metrics come as more U.S. patients begin maintenance dosing, analysts said. New patients receive 4 loading doses and then move to maintenance dosing every 4 months. In the first quarter, just 280 patients started on Spinraza, down from 420 in the fourth quarter. Is Spinraza stabilizing? As a result, the average number of Spinraza doses per patient declined to 1.1 from 1.6 in the fourth quarter, Raymond James analyst Laura Chico said in her note. That was also down from 2.3 average doses per patient in the year-earlier period. We expect the U.S. Spinraza sales number, $188 million versus $217 million consensus view, to generate the most attention, RBC's Abrahams said. They are nearing equilibrium as the initial bolus of patients shift to maintenance dosing. Outside the U.S., Spinraza beat by $11 million, Piper Jaffray analyst Christopher Raymond said. The bigger question for Biogen and partner Ionis Pharmaceuticals, Ions, is whether Spinraza can stand up to competition from Avexis, AVXS, and its soon-to-be acquirer Novartis, NVS, RBC's Abrahams said. Avexis is working on a gene therapy called AVXS-101 to treat spinal muscular atrophy. We continue to believe the Street's 2021 $2.5 billion worldwide sales estimate for Spinraza looks unrealistic and we expect out-year numbers to come down, he said. Outside the U.S., Spinraza continues to show good growth. Multiple sclerosis light total multiple sclerosis drug sales came in at $2.1 billion with about $77 million in royalties from Rox, RHHBY, drug Ocrevus. Inventory drawdowns harmed revenue by $180 million sequentially, Leerink's Porges said. But exchange rates provided a $54 million tailwind. In total, multiple sclerosis drug revenue was 5% below the consensus, he said. Adjusting for the inventory drawdown, sales would have beaten by 3%. Evercore analyst Umar Rafid also noted the year-earlier quarter benefited from a one-time, $45 million payment. The biggest outlier in multiple sclerosis was the interferons, which had $551 million in sales, 10% below consensus and our estimate, Leerink's Porges said. Sales of multiple sclerosis drug Tecfidera, Biogen's biggest product, grew 3% versus last year to $987 million, though it missed Wall Street estimates by 4%. Tysabri, though, brought in $462 million to beat analyst views for $461 million, Raymond James Chico said. Related, how do you spot a major market top? Easy, look for heavy distribution long-term retirement investing strategies with ETFs looking for the next NVIDIA. Start with this simple